Hello everyone, welcome to CMS Digital Classroom. So, this world is full of mathematics if you look around. Everywhere, not only mathematics, you can learn from everything. All the subjects are there. You can learn from this world about the science also, you can learn about languages also, you can learn about the social studies also. So wherever you look, if you think deeply, everywhere you will see some learning are there. Okay, so with this beautiful thoughts, let's start our class today. Whatever we are going to learn from this around us only. So we have seen several objects as like the buttons of your shirt, okay, the dials of clocks, right, the bangles which normally the women are used to wear, okay, and then there are several objects which are in the shape of circle, okay. So this today whatever we are going to learn about the topic circle, okay. So as we discussed, as like some coins are also there, coin of 50 paise, coin of 1 rupees, coin of 5 rupees, coin of 10 rupees, okay. So these all are also the shape of circle, which is circular, okay. The wheels of a vehicles, those are also circular, okay. So there are several objects around us you can see which are the shape of circle, okay. So some of you have not understood this chapter, that is why I requested to make the video of this teach this chapter again. So that is why we are discussing this chapter once again. So let's start with the basic, what you know or what we have learned in our previous classes, because the first exercise of your chapter is based on the topic which you have already learned. Fill in the blanks and true false options are there. After that we will see the proof which we have in the next exercise, okay. So the basic thing about the circle, to learn about the basic thing about the circle, let us draw a circle first. So to draw a circle, first we have to take a point O, which is, we will consider that the center of the circle, right? And after that, placing the compass on O, we will draw a circle like this. So very easily this everyone knows how to draw a circle, but basic terms are there some, so we are revising those all terms. So here we got this whole length of the circle, starting from one place to again coming back to that particular place, which is called the circumference of the circle, and this we have already learned, the center of the circle. And after that, the distance from the center to the circumference, which is equal in every places. This is the radius of the circle, okay. And after that, the diameter is also there, which is 2 times the radius. So if you extend this, so most important thing here to learn first is all about the center of the circle O. After that, we have radius, which is from the center to a fixed distance. This distance is fixed in every point of this circumference, okay. So this is the fixed distance which is called the radius of the circle. So terms I am writing here. First is the center, then radius, okay. And after that we have 3 places in the circle, okay. One area inside the circle. So if any point is inside the circle, as like O, any point is inside the circle, then that we will call as the interior of the circle. If any point lies on the circle itself, means on the circumference itself, then we will say on the circle that point lies on. And if I am saying any points lies exterior out of the circle, then we will call that point is in the out of the circle. So यहाँ पे suppose हमने कुछ point लिखना है P, suppose Q, then suppose here R, then here S. Okay, R is actually not inside, so this point is R. So R, then S, and then equals T, then U. So you can see here we have point P and Q is the interior or is in the interior of the circle. Point R and S, these are the supposed points. I am also drawing so that it will be for your understanding. So these 2 points are interior of the circle, these 2 points are on the circle itself, and these 2 points are exterior of the circle. So these 3 terms which we have are interior, and then on the circle, and the exterior. So these are the especially the point which may lies. Okay, so which we have written like this. So this is all about the points of the circle, and now I am erasing this so that I can explain some new things here. Okay, so interior, exterior, and on the point itself. After that, we will talk about the chord and the diameter of the circle. So here, if you draw any line inside the circle, that means on the interior of the circle, if you draw any line, that line is called the chord of the circle. So here, suppose I am drawing so this is the chord of the circle. So suppose I am giving the name P, Q. Okay. Suppose the name of the chord is P and Q. Then after, so see here you have to write chord. So chord of the circle, okay, and after that, this if you draw the chord, you will see. If I am asking you to draw the longest chord of the circle, then you will see. If you draw a chord which passes through the center, it may be anyhow you are drawing. So it may be this also, it may be this also. So the chord which will passes through the center, जो सेंटर से होते हुए पास करेगा, that will be the longest chord of the circle. So here if we consider this as A, B, so you can see AOB will be the longest chord of the circle. So here chord you understood, suppose PQ I have taken, okay, radius I have taken, suppose O, ABC, OC suppose I am taking. Center is taken O. Interior point we have explained interior, exterior on the circle. So here the chord, and the longest chord is AB. So AB, which is the longest chord of the circle, that is called the diameter of the circle. Okay, so that is called the diameter of the circle, which you can see from the center. This is also one of the radius OA. And this is also one of the radius OB. So there, here one radiation is there in with radius and the diameter. So here you can see this is the diameter, and which is the equal to the 2 times the radius. So here we can say the diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. Okay, 2 times the radius. Now one more thing which we have is the arc. Okay, so here we have drawn arc before. So here 2 types of arc you can see. One is the one is the longest one, this one. Another is the smallest one, this one. Okay, so here 2 types of arc are there, which are called, one is the major arc, another is the minor arc. So the arc which is greater, that is called major arc, and the arc which is smaller, that is called the minor arc. Okay, so here if you take 2 point PQ, then this arc will be the major one and this arc will be the minor one. Okay, so here 2 types of arc are there, major and minor arc. Okay, so diameter understood, center understood, radius, these all revised, and you all have learned, these all things you all have learned. We are just revising for the, so that we can understand, so that we can prove the further. Okay, there are 3 things: arc, then sector. Okay, so one is arc, which is, this is known as the arc. This, if you take one smaller part or bigger part. Okay, and then we have the segment. Okay, then we have segment, which is the interior part we will take, and then we have sector. So sector we will take two especially we will take 2 lines, that means 1 angle we will take. So here if you take any 2 points, so you can see this is the longer arc, right? This is the longer arc. So longer arc is called the major arc, which is the longer one, and this smaller arc, this is called the minor arc, which we have discussed. And now we have, after arc we have segment also. So if you draw the chord, you will see this whole area. This whole area is called the major segment, and this small area is called the minor segment. And after that, if instead of drawing a straight line, if you draw like with the center, if you draw an angle, then suppose this is the center, and if you are drawing an angle like this, so this larger angle is called the major sector, and the smaller angle called the minor sector. So major and minor, 3 things are there. One is on the arc, on the basis of their arc, another on the basis of their interior region, okay, area you can say, with the, when it is dividing by a chord, and another is the sector, which is on the basis of their angle. Okay, next topic which we have is angle subtended by a chord at a point. Okay, so what is this? Let us understand from the beginning. First we will draw a line. Okay, and there will be one angle. So suppose I am drawing one angle here. So I am giving the name P, Q, is the one angle of the, suppose this, if we are considering this is as the center, this is the will be the angle. Okay, so this is a PQR triangle whose, this is one is the angle. So here angle PRQ, in this PRQ, this R is the angle which is talking about. So let us suppose with the help of after constructing one circle, okay, suppose this is one of the circle, okay, and this is the chord I am drawing. So this is the suppose chord, okay, and the angle which I am talking about this one, okay. One is this, another, suppose another angle is like this, and one more angle I am drawing like this. So here let us give the name. So P Q R, this is suppose O, and this is suppose S, okay, P Q R S O. So here in this constructions, you can see one angle is here, one angle is here, another angle is here. So these three angles are the angles subtended by a chord at a point. So the chord is the common here, PQ. So in this triangle, if you are talking about in the triangle PRQ, okay, in PRQ, PQ is the chord and R is the angle which it is talking about, subtended by a chord at a point. And in POQ and PSQ, both O and S are the angles subtended by a chord at a point. Okay. So here first we have angle POQ. So POQ. If I am talking about this, so here we have angle subtended by the chord is angle subtended by a chord at a point O. Okay, at a point O, and the chord is PQ. Okay, so chord angle subtended by a chord PQ, and at the center O, at the center O, and same in case of these two triangle. Okay, one is R and S. So this is all about the angle subtended by a chord at a point.
So here now let's see what is the relationship between the size of the chord and the angle subtended by it at the center. So here you can see we have drawn different chords of a circle and the angle subtended by them. So at the center, the longer is the chord, the bigger will be the angle subtended. So here this we can see by drawing different types of circles also, different size of circles also. So as much as you increase the angle or that line arc, the angle will also increase. So this is the basic relationship between the angles and the arc.